Hello and welcome to today's meditation. I'm here in Jajage, Montreal, and the meditation today is on our difficult people. We'll choose one person who's like not too difficult, um, not your most difficult person in your life, but someone who is easier to work with. So we won't go deep into the trauma, but if we're building capacity to be with difficult things. So think about someone who's maybe like annoyed or hurt you lately, someone who's challenged you emotionally. Let this person come to mind. And remember that people like this are our greatest teachers and that they are probably suffering. And this challenge might have us in a state of suffering too. So today we're bringing in compassion to ourselves and compassion to this other person. And I'll put some meditations below on boundaries and self compassion. If you want to work more with that, I'll put them in afterwards. And just taking a moment to think like what causes and conditions surrounded this person in their life? What causes and conditions created this version of themselves? And is it possible to empathize with this person around the causes and conditions that created them? And sometimes this empathy can lead to like a smoother energy or communication. And we can also take the time to really slow down our nervous systems and like deeply listen to the other person. See how that lands in your body. Like, what are they going through in this time in their life? What are their fears, their worries, their concerns? And is it possible that we could become more comfortable with being uncomfortable? Is that possible? It might not be, so that's okay. So let's start the meditation today. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, my mini Dharmet. So get comfortable and we'll start. So just let your gaze soften or close your eyes, sitting back into that support behind you or underneath you. Letting yourself be supported by your cushion, your chair, the ground. And feeling that support. What's it like? Is it steady, firm, soft? And just let your body relax a little bit as it feels that support. Notice if there's an expansion inside or in the breath. And taking some deep breaths before we start our compassion meditation. letting the breath soothe you. And letting the sounds bring you into this moment of presence. And bringing this difficult person to mind, notice what happens in the body. And if it's too strong a sensation, you could bring in another friend, family, workmate, or stranger. Letting their face and form appear in your mind. And letting the sensations roll in. Maybe there's a bracing or a tightness or a tingling or a throbbing. Just noticing. And not resisting or efforting, just letting what's here be here, making space for it. What's it like for these emotions to be here? Remembering to feel into your chair, your cushion, wherever you are. And just taking a moment to think about how this person who is challenging you is also suffering. And is it possible to open your heart to empathy and compassion towards this person? Just taking your time, seeing what occurs. Noting the sensations, allowing compassion for them and also for yourself, for your suffering. Notice the flow of compassion, even if it's just small. and allowing compassion to surround you both. And what is it like to be surrounded by compassion? Is there any energy around you? And I'll start the compassion practice. May I be kind. May I be aware of my own suffering. May I open to my own suffering. And may I respond to my suffering with love and compassion. And may I be kind to you, difficult person. May I be aware of your suffering. May I be open to your suffering as much as I can. And may I respond to your suffering with love and compassion. May kindness surround you. May you be happy and peaceful. May you know joy. May you be aware and open to your own suffering. And may you be freed from your suffering. And may you start to heal your suffering, surrounded by love and compassion. Just noting how these well wishes feel in the body. Maybe that was hard. Maybe it was easy. Who knows? You know. So let's end with a compassion practice towards ourselves. Taking a minute to breathe, to hear the sounds. To feel the support of what's underneath you. May I be willing to accept myself as I am with all these complicated feelings. May I understand that these feelings will shift and pass. May I be free from anger, frustration, sadness, fear, and worry. May I show myself patience, understanding, and compassion. This relationship is hard, but I'm here with you. You can say to yourself, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here with you. And may I forgive myself for holding on to the story of this person. May I allow myself to move towards health and healing. And taking a minute for these phrases to integrate into the nervous system. And slowly, when you're ready, begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, or slowly move parts of the body that want to move. Get some water, have a snack, stretch if you like, and just look around your space. Notice where you are. Yawn if you want to. It's a good sign that the nervous system is relaxing. Well done working on your relationship with somebody tricky in your life right now. Know that this is impermanent. And I encourage you to listen to this person if you have a chance to listen without interruption, just pausing that mental chatter, that wanting to be right, and just listen. It's also a form of meditation, active listening, deep listening. There's a whole part of meditation called insight dialogue that might be interesting to you as well. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. I wish you a great week ahead. I won't be here next week, but I'll be here the week after. So thank you so much for your practice and have a great week. Bye.